Now, a key part of your Microsoft IT Cloud strategy will be to move all your files into Microsoft 365. Now, many organizations I've worked with struggle to understand where they should store their files. Should they store them in SharePoint, Teams, or OneDrive? Now, at a headline, you'll need to get all of your files off your file servers and into SharePoint, which really is a superior file management system compared to what you're used to with your file servers. And you'll use either SharePoint, Teams, or OneDrive to access and work on your files. So in this section, I want to show what that looks like and share with you some best practices. Now, not everything has to change when you move your files to the Microsoft 365 Cloud. So we'll start by looking at how you can still use File Explorer to work on your files. We'll then look at how the me, we, everyone methodology will help us make sense of when you should use SharePoint, Teams, or OneDrive to work on your files. So here I am in File Explorer. Now let's start by bringing everyone's mind at rest, especially for those in your organization that don't want anything to change. Now with Microsoft 365, even though you've got rid of all your file servers and moved all of your files into Microsoft 365, you still have that old style file share experience in File Explorer. Now it's pretty intuitive. Here I have my file server, Contoso. Yeah, that's our company file server, and inside there we have our shared folders: accounting, finance, HR, legal, retail, and sales. I can go into one of those folders. I can drag it and drop it into another folder, for example. I can go in and launch that file and close that out when I've finished working on it. And then we have OneDrive, which in essence is an old style home drive that we've always had on our file servers, where I keep my private work files. In essence, although I've moved all of our files into Microsoft 365, I've still got that mapped drive look and feel that you know and love. Now, to make sense of when we should use the SharePoint, OneDrive, or Teams app, we recommend following the me, we, everyone methodology. Now, in this example, let's assume I work in the HR department. So in the me, we, and everyone, let's start with the me space, which in all intents and purposes is OneDrive. If we go to my OneDrive here, which is my home drive or my user drive, as we used to refer to it in the old file server days. Now I'm drafting a number of new company policies that I'm not ready to share with the rest of my team yet. I'm just doing an initial drafting of these new policies we'll publish. Now when I'm ready to share these with my colleagues and get them to comment and edit them before we make them available to the rest of the organization, I work in the we space, which is fundamentally Teams. And here we can see I've previously gone and loaded up the substance abuse. I'm ready to share it with my colleagues. I'm shared it with the whole of the HR team. And I can see that Megan's happy with it. She made some edits and she says it's ready to publish. Now, when we're ready to publish this new HR policy to the whole of the organization, then this brings in the everyone part of the me, we, everyone methodology, which is SharePoint. So if anybody in the organization wants to see our company policies, they go to the HR pages in our intranet, which is a SharePoint intranet, and they will be able to see, in this case, our overtime policy, bereavement and dress, because these are the latest published company policies for Contoso.